Vanakkam, good afternoon, and a very warm welcome to all our delightful guests who've joined us here. A very warm welcome to the inauguration of Center of Logistics Training for Excellence. We are so delighted to all have all our esteemed guests right here who've joined. Thank you so much for joining us here and making the celebrations really, really special and a huge success. Thank you so much for that. And I'm going to be your host, and my name is Juhi Bafna. So, ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, it is a proud moment for logistics sector skill council to have one of a kind center for education and skill development. And on that note, I would now like to welcome on the dais our dignitaries who've joined us here. May I please request Mr. Ravikant Yamurthy, CEO, Logistics Sector, Skill Council. A big round of applause for sir. Thank you for joining us here, sir. May I request you to please be seated. May I request our next signatory, Mr. Cyrus Gazdar, Chairman, LSC. A big round of applause for sir. Everyone, please give it up for Mr. Cyrus Gazdar. Now may I request Mr. Hariharan, Group CEO, Reddington, to please join us on the dais. Such a delight to have you here, sir. Thank you so much for joining us here. May I request Mr. Balamurgan, Director, CSR, Srinam Finance, to please join us on stage. A big round of applause for sir. I would like to thank all our dignitaries. And now for the opening remarks, may I please request Chairman LSC, Shri Cyrus Gazdar, to please give the opening remarks. Can we have a round of applause for sir, ladies and gentlemen?
Honorable Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, Minister of Education, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Mr. Hariharan, Group CEO of Reddington, Mr. Vedmani Tiwari, who is the CEO of NSDC, and Mr. Ravikant Yamarthi, CEO of LSC. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It's with the greatest of pleasure and a sense of collective accomplishment that I stand before you today as the chairman of the Logistics Sector Skill Council, LSC. Now, our mission at LSC is rooted in the belief that skilling So if you bear with us, I'm going to pause for a moment and we'll wait for our minister who is about to join us. So let's wait for a few minutes, and I hope he'll be on the link in a moment. Huh? So I'll return to my seat and come back when we get the green signal.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so in a minute we'll have a minister joining us right here. So I request all of you, if any of your colleagues are outside, please make them join us in right here. We'll just get started.
Now you can hear you. Now they can hear us. Huh? They can hear us. Switch on the camera. Switch on the camera.
ऑडियो पे सेंड करो ऑडियो पे सेंड करो नहीं हो गया चेक हो गया आ रहा है ना हाँ सर
ये तो बहुत लंबा चलाओगे भाई नहीं मैं आधा घंटा रहूंगा सुनो नहीं मैं
Once again, a very warm welcome to the inauguration, ladies and gentlemen.
Now you can see.
इसको बंद करो साउंड तो पहले होगा
थोड़ा कैमरा जूम आउट कर लेगा now it's good now okay don't listen
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the inauguration of Logistics Training for Excellence. And now for the opening note, may I please request Mr. Cyrus Gasdar, Chairman LSC, to please come forward. Can we have a round of applause for sir?
Honorable Minister, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan, Minister of Education, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Mr. Hariharan, Group CEO of Reddington, Mr. Vedmani Tiwari, CEO of NSDC, Mr. Ravikant Yamarthi, CEO of the Logistics Skill Council. Good afternoon to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. It's with great pleasure and a sense of collective accomplishment that I stand before you today as the chairman of the Logistics Sector Skill Council, LSC for short. Now, our mission at LSC is rooted in the belief that skilling lies at the heart of human growth, serving as the bridge to the dynamic world of logistics. Our goal is ambitious, but it's clear: to become the most preferred and aspirational sector, seamlessly integrating with the global trading landscape and contributing significantly to the world's skill ecosystem. Now, our journey is guided by 6 principles: stability, coordination, visibility and reach, skill integrity, and respect of candidates. We place organizational interest before individual interest, and we strive to offer selfless service in all our endeavors. Now, today, I'd like to take a moment to share our deep gratitude for a crucial partnership with Reddington, because that partnership exemplifies the values I just mentioned. Now, Reddington as a partner has not only provided significant financial support, but has also demonstrated a deep understanding and alignment with our vision and values. Today, we committed to offering the best skilling in the logistics sector, reaching out to the weaker sections of society and individuals with disabilities, and making a meaningful impact on their lives. As a result, influencing our entire Indian society. So I extend, on behalf of LSC, our heartfelt thanks to Reddington for their unwavering support. Now, the Center of Logistics Training and Excellence, COLTE, Colte, is poised to cater to the skilling, upskilling, and reskilling needs, addressing the demands of academia, and ensuring that the next generation of logisticians is equipped with the necessary skills to navigate the complexities of industry. Additionally, we want to focus on skilling the underprivileged, opening doors for them to employment opportunities, and charting for them a meaningful career for those who need it most. Now, this signifies just a modest commencement, yet one with the capacity to turn a career in logistics into an inspiring journey. In the times ahead, we would expect logisticians trained in our center will not only compete in the world market, but will also play a pivotal role in research in our country, in innovation, and in finding solutions to the pressing problems facing the logistics industry. Our center, which we've had the privilege of visiting this morning, is equipped with advanced tools facilitating the sharing of expertise and knowledge. It emphasizes the standardization of processes, sadly missing in the industry today, ensuring quality assurance, achieving efficiency gains, and optimization. The focus is on risk mitigation, on cross-functional collaboration, and strategic alignment with adaptability to the goals of industry and those of our country. And this will ensure that the efforts of our center directly contribute to the overall success of the logistics sector. So in conclusion, I extend a warm invitation to each member of the industry to visit the center and explore our various offerings. Skilling activities tailored in all the 12 subsectors of logistics await your participation. We would like to assure you of consistent advancement, and the center will evolve to be and remain the best of its kind. So I urge you all to support this venture, this initiative, because together we can shape the future of logistics and empower individuals to excel in this dynamic field, which is of such crucial importance and relevance to our country's future prosperity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, now we'll be having the virtual tour of Center for Logistics Training and Excellence. Can we please have the AV played?
The Center of Excellence, the first of its kind, a world-class center established by Reddington in collaboration with the Logistics Sector Skill Council, has played a pivotal role in championing the cause of skilling, upskilling and reskilling of youth from diverse backgrounds, fostering positive change across society. Here at the center, we train the students facing economic hardships and give them a passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare it for today. The center has 5 classrooms and 5 labs with simulators. The classrooms integrate digital technology, interactive tools, and multimedia resources to establish a dynamic and captivating educational atmosphere. There is an acute shortage of qualified commercial vehicle drivers globally, particularly in India in the logistics sector. LSC makes a constant endeavor to create employment opportunities and make menial jobs respectable and aspirational. The defensive driving simulator replicates diverse driving scenarios in urban areas, highways, adverse weather, and challenging terrains to provide comprehensive driver training using immersive graphics and realistic sound. On completion of the scenario, a detailed report of the driver's performance is generated that helps in taking corrective measures. Here, the candidates get primarily on warehouse management systems, transport management systems, and logistics learning management systems. Additionally, the students also get trained on Microsoft Office applications and soft skills. These labs are additionally furnished with real-time case studies sourced from logistics organizations aimed at refining the decision-making skills of logisticians. Real-time supply chain simulator provides a live hands-on supply chain learning opportunity that encompasses the complete journey of a product, from sourcing raw materials to the last mile delivery of the finished product, all in real time. The model incorporates diverse inbound materials, each tagged appropriately. The various stages of the supply chain are represented as distinct layouts or modules. The learners are engaged in the process by scanning the material tags, initiating the movement of materials between stages and executing various actions in real time. This hands-on approach provides a tangible and interactive understanding of the supply chain dynamics. The platform is equipped to incorporate the challenges as per the sector's requirements. The magnetic world map enables building your own application using magnetic contours with geograph grid. The color legend is used to plot routes to find the distance between 2 points in the geogrid. The route map plotter enables route optimization and planning. The seating is designed for ergonomic comfort, featuring adaptable furniture tailored to meet training requirements. The tables can be easily arranged to create multiple teams for activities, making the setup both user-friendly and comfortable. The Skilling Center ensures a conducive learning environment for students by offering an array of amenities, including the provision of tea, coffee, and lunches. This thoughtful arrangement is designed to enable students to channel their undivided attention towards the learning process, fostering an atmosphere where education takes precedence without any distractions. Integrating augmented reality and virtual reality features into a battery-operated pallet truck can enhance its functionality and user experience in various ways. AR and VR are employed to replicate the warehouse environment, aiding learners in visualizing and immersing themselves in warehouse setup to enhance knowledge and comprehension. The digital library provides digital access to relevant information, research materials, resources like tabs, and the necessary technological infrastructure to support research relevant to logistics. The battery-operated pallet truck simulator has the integration of both hardware and software. The seamless fusion of hardware like motion platform, controls, display system, and a power system simulation software like virtual environment, various scenarios and challenges, and a feedback system, along with user interface safety features and robust data logging and analysis, collectively contribute to creating a holistic warehouse experience. This is the first ever BOPT to be built in India, which is customized as per LSC's requirement. Pallet truck operation has always been a challenge. LSC with these initiatives is poised to address this challenge. The forklift simulations mimic various aspects of forklift operation, such as maneuvering through tight spaces, lifting and stacking loads, and navigating different warehouse layouts. It offers a hands-on and immersive experience. Forklift simulators allow operators to practice and refine their skills without the risks associated with actual equipment operation. These simulators use advanced technology to provide a safe and controlled space for operators. Physical instruction is essential for training both commercial vehicle drivers and forklift operators. Our center has collaborated with driver training, facilities with tracks, and facilities for real-time forklift operations. We provide authentic training experiences for the learners using a hub and spoke model to enhance their driving skills. Every corner within the training center presents a learning opportunity. QR codes adorn the walls of the training facility. LSC has specifically designed the learning app for learning purposes. By scanning images through the app, users can acquire information about the equipment and its utilization.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life.
What a wonderful initiative, and we've just seen the entire video. So can we have a big round of applause for this amazing initiative taken? And now to address the gathering, may I please request Mr. Hariharan, Group CEO, Reddington, to please come forward. A big round of applause for sir, ladies and gentlemen.
A very good afternoon. Shri Dharmendra Pradhanji, the Minister for Education, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Shri Vedmani Tiwari ji, CEO of NSDC, Shri Cyrus Guzdar, Chairman of LSC, Mr. Ravikant, CEO of LSC, the board members of LSC, Mr. Balmurugan, Head of Sales and CSR, Shriram Finance, and industry colleagues. It's a pleasure to be here at the inauguration of this Center for Logistics Training for Excellence called Colte. It's a joint initiative between Reddington Foundation and LSE. It's a very important milestone for us, and we thank the Minister for taking the time and grace this occasion and to open the center. Just a brief background on Reddington. It's a leading distributor for IT equipment, mobility products, and various services in 35 plus countries, India, Middle East, Africa, and Turkey. Amongst the various services we provide to our B2B customers, there's also logistics supply chain services we've been providing. And the COE or the COLTE highlights our commitment in development of skilled manpower to bridge the gap, the skill gap in the industry through our CSR initiative. We've been on a CSR journey for nearly 10 years, and one of our key focus areas is education to employment. And skill training for unemployed youth in supply chain is one of our flagship initiatives. In fact, we've been working with Mr. Ravikant and the LSE for a while now, even before the COE, training unemployed youth for supply chain. The COE is an important step, a very important step in the direction of creating a state-of-the-art aspirational center, as Mr. Cyrus Guzar pointed out. And it's got advanced skilled equipment. You saw some of those. And we were blown away when I saw it earlier last month and again this morning in terms of how you can actually conceptualize all the emerging technologies like AR, VR, and simulators in a center where there's also classroom. First of its kind in India in many cases. We selected LSC as an implementation partner, and clearly with all the background skill set they have, they've brought so much to the table. We are amazed at what Mr. Ravikant has built out. It's an aligned vision with Reddington, and we want to thank them for the partnership in this journey. We hope to achieve a whole number of outcomes on this COE, and based on its success, hopefully with other industry partners and CSR, to scale up to see if we can open more COEs like this. So what are the few outcomes we want to achieve? Firstly, skill training of the unemployed youth. I think that's a key focus for our CSR initiative. Secondly, we want to have a cost-effective all-round training, and all-round is combination of classroom, emerging technologies, a whole lot of things we can offer at partner levels. We can also do upskilling of employees, because with skilled supply chain digitalizing, there is a lot more need of using more modern technologies. And if you visit the center, you'll realize that they have actually married both basic and very advanced techniques. We also want to enable higher levels of jobs, including engaging better with the international and the world markets. I think also we have a platform where with and through academia and institutions, education institutions, we can enable knowledge building in the supply chain industry. We can build capacity building. We can also do applied research. In fact, some of the work is already started in discussions where we can do some research work with the institution and actually simulate those or try those in real life environment at the COLTE. Eventually, we also want the Colte to be a driving force to launch high quality programs which can promote digitization, analytics, IoT, decision support system, AI, a whole range of things. So if you look at the outcomes, it goes from just skill development to meet the demands of the supply chain industry, all the way to upskilling, all the way to academia, and all the way to really driving some pioneering stuff. We want to thank all of you for taking your valuable time and blessing us on this initiative and its success. And we really hope, as Mr. Cyrus mentioned, that a lot of you will actually visit the center and give us feedback. We also need help in mobilization, in being able to utilize this and to be able to scale this initiative. So we need the industry to come together on this regard. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now may I please request Mr. Balamurugan, Director CSR Shriram Finance, to please come forward. A big round of applause for sir.
Thank you, everyone. Respected Honorable Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, Education and Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Respected Shri Vedmani Tiwari ji, CEO NSDC. Respected Cyrus Guzdar Saab. Respected Hariharan ji from the Group CEO of Reddington. Respected Ravikant ji and all other delegates here. I just want to take a half minute of you to share what LSE has done. Working with LSE, what has it changed the dynamics of the skilling. So I represent Shriram Finance Limited and I head the CSR for Shriram Finance, and we have been engaged ourselves in skilling the drivers to upskill, and as Mr. Hariharan has mentioned, the underprivileged community which needs respect in the market. So while doing skilling, we were always felt that there is some kind of certification, some kind of acknowledgement which needs to support those people who complete the skilling. So we got a tie-up with LSE. In the last 3 years, there is 2 changes which I could just specify. Skilling we have been doing for last 20 years, even before CSR. But these 2 changes which made the big difference is, one, the recognition of those drivers who are not educated. They have been given a skilling and they have been certified by the Logistics Skill Council, and which has been recognized very well in the market. Number one, the driver who has been certified will be recognized as a 12th pass. So that is one big respect which he gets after getting the certificate from LSE. So that's a big thing for the drivers. The second thing is his livelihood goes up by 25 to 30%. I can keep talking about the advantage of the certificate, but these are the 2 major things. See, while doing the skilling, we follow the syllabuses of the National Skill Development, which has developed that. But due to which we have protected, we have avoided a lot of accidents in this country. So in these 3 years, I could just put it that we have been able to certify through Logistics Skill Council 53,000 drivers. And those drivers whose salary, whose income has gone up by 25 to 30%, and they have gained a respect in the market. So I just want to say this, and I don't want to take too much time of the group, and I would really congratulate, and this kind of setup which has come up today will only enhance our drivers to move on with the latest technology of vehicles and other equipments which can be managed beautifully. So congratulations and all the best to Reddington and LSE. We will look forward for more associations like this in other places, and we'll also try from Shriram to participate wherever it is required. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your valuable insights. Now, may I please request Chairman Shri Cyrus Guzdar to please come forward.
It's my pleasure to request the Honorable Minister, Shri Dharmendra Pradhan ji, Minister for Environment, Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, now to address the gathering. Honorable Minister.
Good afternoon, friends. Sri Vedmani Tiwari, CEO NSDC, Sri Cyrus Guzdar, Chairman Logistics Sector Skill Council, Mr. Hariharan, Group CEO Reddington, Sri Bala Murugan from Shriram, distinguished guests at Chennai, and ladies and gentlemen, Prime Minister Modi very categorically give us a idea. There should not be any inferiority complex regarding anybody's educational qualification or its practice. Prime Minister Modi says, I quote, degree are important. Degree related to education. After our proper education, we got degree. But competency is much more than any degree. Today, I am happy, I am congratulating all the stakeholders, especially the Logistics Sector Skill Council, Mr. Cyrus Guzder and his entire team. And I'm personally thankful to Mr. Hariharan and Bala Murugan to come forward to create this Center of Excellence on Logistic Training. This is unique of its kind. This is exactly need of the hour. Our workforce size is gradually increasing, and the National Education Policy 2020, we have envisioned a skill-based mainstream education ecosystem in our country. Days are not far away. This Center of Excellence will be stationed in a higher secondary school. This Center of Excellence will be stationed in the IIT Chennai. This Center of Excellence will create competency within the student community and within the workforce. Skilling, reskilling and upskilling. Just imagine, few decades ago, internet was a commodity of elites. Those who are using telephones, mobile telephones. Mobile telephone was a symbol of the status. The elite and affluent were using telephone, mobile telephone. But today, the common villager, the poorest of the poor, is also using data. He is not only communicating through its telephone, mobile telephone. He is doing payments. He is checking its requirements. He is booking all his needs through data-driven mobile telephone. This is the new order in the countryside. India is the #1 country in the public digital infrastructure. And certainly, if one sector is benefited in a big way in this digitization process, that is logistic area. Lot of challenges are there. Today, Prime Minister unveiling the National Logistic Policy, Prime Minister Modi mentioned today's logistic cost in our country is around 15%, 12 to 15%. Unless until if you have to have a global competitiveness, if you have a desire to be developed country by next 25 years, some of our fundamentals has to be put into track. One of the fundamentals is logistic area. We have to bring down the logistic cost to the single digit. To achieve that basic thing from double digit to single digit, unless until we have skilled manpower, we cannot achieve that. And I am happy NSDC is the coordinator of all these good initiatives. How do I see the future? Yes, I think my friend Bala Murugan was mentioning about driver. Driver are up to standard 12. The National Education Policy 2020, we have given provision, there are opportunities. A driver can also join in a higher education institution after passing. If he has a certificate of class 12 pass. With his driving competency, the driving competence will be converted to creditization through minimum level of education, minimum level of classroom teaching and is practical learning from the driving, he can climb the ladder in the higher education vertical. It was not there before. So the National Education Policy 2020 give this opportunity to fulfill the aspiration of the society. And I think the workforce of the country who needs to be recognized properly in the society due to his competency, also with his degrees. Now, the provision, the architecture is already unfolded and rolled in the society. So I expect more good practices to be implemented by industry. Today this is only Reddington. I urge Mr. Cyrus Guzar to persuade all his stakeholders because they have their own niche needs, they have their own specialization, and they need to be properly trained. It's not only going to increase the salary, certainly salary will be the incentive to the workforce, but the productivity of the society and country, of the economy will be multifold through this process. So this is a good beginning. Today, logistics sector is embracing technology in a big way. If I cite two examples, Ola and Uber are the two big examples in the logistics sector for adopting digitization. Putting GPS in a vehicle, logistic vehicle, is the example of digitization. This is only tip of the iceberg. Electric vehicles are coming up. LNG lorries are coming up. Biofuel driven vehicles are coming up. The new area of logistic management is needed. Not only in the transportation, in the stock management, in the order booking, the entire value chain. New approach is needed. In the gone are the days, logistics sector will only be handled with so-called illiterate person. Now, with this kind of initiative, two things will achieve, will increase the economic aspect of everybody, whether it's workmen or the major industry person. Everybody will be financially beneficial of this kind of approach. Number two, the productivity of the country will increase. And number three, friends, finally man or woman, they live for dignity and respect. This initiative is a big pathway for creating dignity and respect in the society. I hope you all will be on board your capacity and competence in Skill India digital portal. In that way, this learning will be creditized and you will earn your credit and deposit in the academic bank of credit. It will help the beneficiary to climb the ladder for the upward journey and for the social respect. I again congratulate the Logistics Sector Skill Council for envisioning, with collaboration of Bennington and Sriram, this Center for Logistic Training and Excellence. And congratulations to NSDC also. I expect more academic institutions of this kind by industry body, then only our target of skilling, reskilling and upskilling will be achieved. Thank you, friends.
Truly a very special and momentous occasion right here. And ladies and gentlemen, now may I please request Mr. Ravi Kant, the CEO, Logistics Sector Skill Council, to please deliver the vote of thanks.
I'd like to thank sincerely Honorable Minister of Education, Sri Dharmendra Pradhan, sir, Sri Vedmani Tiwari, sir, and we would also like to thank MSD, Mr. S.C. Pandey, sir, Mr. Deepak, sir, and Ms. Garima for their relentless support to get this organized and get this streamlined. We would also like to thank Vandana Singh from NSCC for also supporting us in this initiative. And also would like to thank Mr. Sriram from Reddington, who is the man behind this entire initiative, who has been pushing us for to give the best. And also I would like to thank Mr. Krishnamurthy and Manikandan because they had always been chasing us to give the best out of this institution. And also would like to thank from Impact Tree because they've set the highest standards, Vivek and his team, for setting those standards and ensuring that we achieve the targets and seeing this day today. And I would like to also thank Mr. Hariharan for taking this initiative, sir, and Mr. Balamurugan, sir, for according this invitation. And special thanks to our chairman, Mr. Cyrus Guster, for supporting us in all manners to get this done today. And also would like to thank Mr. Mahidar, who's been supporting from CII to ensure that we do what is the best in every initiative that we implement. Thank you so much. And I would request everybody to visit the center. It's just it's very close by. I would request everybody our team is there to escort you to the centers, and I would request everybody to have a visit to the center. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Once again, I'd like to thank each one of you for joining us here for the inauguration, a very special and a momentous occasion. Thank you all for joining us here and making this a grand success. Thank you and have a great day.